Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys and hello miss. My name is Mohammad Owen with a student ID number 20018075. I'm from K1 class 2020. I currently taking in an English education program in Padang State University. This video was made to fulfill the final project or the final assignment of cross-cultural understanding that was led or lectured by Miss or Ma'am Nora Fudhla, S.Pd, M.Pd. In this video, I'm going to compare between the differences or the different culture between Japanese and also Indonesian. So I'm going to compare the category of table manner or dining etiquette. So let's get into it. So the first one, in Japanese, or usually people in Japan, they use towels or they call it oshibori. So it's a dry towel to clean your hands before eating. But in Indonesia, they use a bowl of water to clean their hands and use tissue to dry it. The next one is in Japan or Japanese people, they will say itadakimasu, it means happy eating before eating the food with people or also themselves, like this. Itadakimasu, it means happy eating. But meanwhile, in Indonesia, people will pray based on their belief or their God. So before eating, it shows a gratitude to God. The next one is that in Japan, foods and drinks were served on top of the table, and it looks neat and nice. So basically, they sit in the floor, and that's a table. But meanwhile, in Indonesia, foods and drinks were served or can be served in the floor or even on top of a table. The next one is that in Japan, when drinking a tea, on top of a tatami mat. So tatami mat is a small pillow. So they're going to sit there. So they need to sit cross-legged, both man or a woman. So by placing the right cup while drinking tea. But meanwhile, in Indonesia, there's no tea drinking culture with rules, so that enjoying tea can be more relaxed. The next one is that in Japan or Japanese people, the side dishes, if the side dishes are placed on top of the rice, the side dishes will make the rice dirty, so they won't put the dishes on top of the rice. So for them, it doesn't look good to be seen. But in Indonesia, side dishes were mixed or joined with the rice. Yeah. The next one is that while eating, before I'm talking about before eating, the preparation before eating. Right now, I'm talking about while eating. So Japanese people eat food by putting it in a plate first. So empty plate, and then dishes, rice, and so on. So collecting food in a plate. But in Indonesia, it's different because you put anything like mixed food in one plate only. Then the next one is that in Japan, people usually eat in a small bowl of rice and side dishes in a plate. So they will carry or bring the bowl using their left hand, like this, the left hand to his mouth, using a chopsticks by the other hand, the right hand. His mouth and your chopstick by the other near hand. They don't use naked hands like Indonesian people to eat, because I think it is dirty or impolite. But in Indonesia, people can eat anywhere, in a table, floor, stairs, chair, and so on. But we can't eat during standing. So eating while standing is not allowed here. People usually eat by lifting the leg, like in warteg and so on. But it is impolite by some people here, but often done by people at home or warteg because it is delicious and comfortable. The next one is that in Japanese people, when they eat a soupy food such as ramen, hot pot soup, or even drink tea, and so on, they usually create sounds. Make a sound while sipping the water or liquid. With the sound of slurp. It shows an appreciation to the chef that they or people enjoy the food or drinks. But in Indonesia, eating with sounds show an impolite things and shows not a right manner. So also our parents have taught us to eat silence. The next one is that in Japan, we're talking about selecting food. So people often eat raw foods like sushi, sashimi, and so on. So they consider that it is normal to eat raw food with sauce or without sauce. So they add dessert at the closing after eating heavy food. But in Indonesia, people eat anything during breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like for example, we can eat gorengan or fries, in the breakfast or dinner, and so on. Lots of halal food in Indonesia, and it is easy to find. Rather than in Japanese, it's a bit difficult to find halal food. The next one is about after eating. So in Japan or Japanese people, they usually say "go chiso sama." It means thank you for the meal. So they really shows grateful after eating the food because it is delicious and they really enjoy it. But in Indonesia, people just do nothing after eating. So or they say amen, like thank you for the food, or stay silence. But in Muslim, people say alhamdulillah. Then the next one is that an addition that people that live in a hotel that during breakfast or dinner in Japan, they usually wear yukata or pajamas. So it's a unpopular rules that was written in Japan. But in Indonesia, we can wear anything that is suitable for us to eat or during dining. And the last one is that when refilling the bowl of water, when you want to refill the empty water in the bowl, usually people will refill us. So we don't refill. They don't refill their bowl itself. So they going to refill others bowl of water, and then they going to refill ourselves. But in Indonesia, we can refill the bowl of water of ourselves in it without any rules. So I think that is the both comparison or different culture of table manner or dining etiquette in between Japanese and Indonesian. I think that's it. In conclusion, that both of these countries shows a well manner that were done in its countries, and it shows I think it's a good manner. I think that's it for me. Thank you for watching and listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.